Now, before I start tearing into the movie, I should be fair and talk about the good things.
All right.
This isn't the worst movie ever made, so it has to have some positive qualities.
I hate when people say this. It's not perfect. It's not the worst movie ever made. Oh, really? Oh,
well, he was using it as a logical statement. He said, if it's not the worst movie, therefore it must have something that's good in it. I was just like, huh. Couldn't you have more than one of the worst movie ever made? Or like, that's, alright, yeah, fine, go for it. What are the positives? I don't know.
The worst movie ever made doesn't have something, of good quality in it.
Even the worst movie ever made probably has like one okay thing that it did.
Right? So,
Get it.
The music is pretty good. The
All
thing
right.
is, almost every aspect of this movie that's sort of okay has a little asterisk
He doesn't
right
think the
above
sets
it.
are good? He doesn't think the costumes are good?
Well, he said anything that's good has an asterisk next to it, so I suppose we'll have to see what he means.
Let's see.
I want to say the
What about
effects are
everything
good because a lot of them are technically very impressive. For a movie that came out in 1999, Jar Jar looks
that's
pretty
weird.
good, but the effects aren't always integrated into the movie,
very
and they
inconsistent.
Yeah, well, I think that's what he's saying, actually, so...
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
it's inconsistent.
convincing way. I mean, the pod racing scene is pretty cool because it's the only time in the movie where you feel like you're not dead. That's probably the only enjoyable.
Okay.
The
What?
only enjoyable scene. Like, you really gonna say that?
Like,
Darth
there's an
Maul
elephant
fight
in
is
this
really
room.
cool.
I was gonna say, the Darth Maul fight is
Yeah.
always what people reference. Like, you felt
Yeah.
dead watching that? Okay.
I know, some
Alright,
people
I
will say that this is their favorite of the prequels specifically because of the Darth Maul scene.
Yeah.
It's a really
thought the
cool
fight's
fight.
pretty good.
It's a really cool fight.
Scene other than the final battle.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'd say the final battle is the one scene that is so cool it tricked people into liking this movie.
Oh, I tricked them.
Oh,
You know what?
no. It didn't
Yeah.
trick me. I really did like it, and I thought it was good.
Yeah,
I
and I
think
also
it-
didn't like the other stuff in
Get-
the movie, so it didn't trick me.
Get
Yeah.
fucked, you two. Both of you were tricked.
Darn, if
hell.
only I'd noticed sooner.
So condescending.
Yes, it is.
For just a little bit after it came out. Sometimes an exciting ending can fool an audience into thinking a
But you just said Rogue One was good, didn't you?
One wasn't all that bad. Or that bad.
But now it's one of the
Yeah.
films that's also tricked us. It's like, okay.
One didn't trick me because I watched the ending and I still didn't really like the movie all that much. The ending is cool, but like,
I love the
didn't
ending.
trick me.
It doesn't have to be an all or nothing all the time.
Yeah, I know, right? It's
Well.
like, oh, it either tricked you or it didn't trick you when you see through the facade.
I'm curious
But
about this
he
whole
hasn't been
tricked
tricked,
thing.
but, yeah.
Like, so
Yeah,
if the scene
because-
itself is
yeah.
good and we then believe it is good, we were tricked into thinking it's good?
Well,
because he's
the simple-
very.
Or is it that we think
the
the whole
follow-up
film
is-
is good because we were tricked by one good scene being good?
I mean, the follow-up to that is, how do I determine whether or not someone was tricked or whether or not they earnestly believe it? And why would I assume
Exactly.
that everyone's
And
tricked?
how many scenes have to be good before a film being considered good is not a trick?
Mm-hmm.
Very
Well,
interesting.
anything that he gives us for parameters, he's just going to contradict.
Yeah, it won't take long.
Yeah.
The movie is good, and this final battle is actually pretty dope. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to enjoy it when you realize that you don't care about any of the things that are happening in this movie.
Oh,
I care about everyone.
Why is that your
I care about
argument?
Obi-Wan, yeah.
I thought he was going to go somewhere that I could agree with that, but no, he went with the stupid argument. You don't care about anything in the movie. It's like, why would you? Why?
Yes, I do. I do. Don't tell
I
me what
care
I
about
feel.
Obi-Wan.
Stop
man.
telling
Yeah.
us what we care about.
I promise I know what I care
You
about
guys
better
are
than
not allowed to
you.
care about anything.
I just like the idea that nobody cares about Obi-Wan. It's like, really? Really? You gotta
Okay,
really? Is
I'll-
that the hill you want to die
I'll be
on?
honest with you, man. When he sees his master get stabbed, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that poor
That must be
fucker.
rough. Yeah, that's poor dude.
Like the literal counter to this is saying, oh well, I cared.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, then it's done. Now what? Now what do you do?
Your feelings are invalid because you were tricked or brainwashed, Mahler.
oh.
You don't
Right, I
act-
tricked-
Those
yeah.
pesky Darth Maul lightsaber tricked me. It made me think the film was good. Damn it.
It made you think that Obi-Wan, a character you had already seen in the original series, trilogy, you do not care about him in this movie when you get to see him when he was young. You guys were all tricked. We were all brainwashed.
Fucking
damn.
chat is filled with I cared.
Yeah.
I care. I know, right? People, of course, people can care. Don't surprise me, chat.
People
cares.
can
A lot of
care
people
while
care.
simultaneously concluding it wasn't even good.
Yeah,
That's the thing. It's not all or nothing with these movies. Some parts can be good, other parts can be bad. That doesn't mean that I was tricked into liking the good
Or that you
parts.
did or did not care about any given scene. It's like there's so much.
Have you just?
I cared that the kid that finally got his Turbo Man doll was now becoming a Jedi, or was going to become a Jedi. I cared, okay?
Was Turbo Man after or before
that?
this?
With what other people?
Huh?
Like, I don't know.
Was Jingle All the Way out after or before this? I can't remember.
I think
I don't
Jingle All the Way was 2000, but I might be wrong on that.
Let's Google. That's my favorite Christmas movie, though.
I can agree with that. I think that's the one I went with last EFAP, actually. Or the EFAP Mini, actually.
So, I guess not including Die Hard, right?
1996. See? Jingle All the Way
okay,
was
yeah,
before.
yeah, you're right.
I remember watching that thinking, hey, it's the kid from Jingle All the Way. Oh, now he's going to become a Jedi? That's awesome. His dad was Arnold. He gave his doll away for another kid, and now he's going to become a Jedi. This is great. Good for him. It didn't bother me that he had bad acting because I was a kid and I didn't notice that kind of stuff. But yeah. Yeah, I cared. I fucking cared.
Why is he so obsessed with what other people think? He doesn't really talk about the film. He's constantly taking it back to your... He's very obsessed with the meta as opposed to actually like analyzing the film. And I feel like that's leading him astray because a lot of it seems to be influenced by what other people think.
Yeah, like he's more of an aggregate critic than an actual person.
Yeah.
I think he's upset that people don't see things the way he does. So
yeah, he's clearly upset about it.
To brainwash you to think the way he does. There's some people that they cannot wrap their fingers around the fact that people think differently and people have different opinions, and that's okay.
My mind has immediately recontextualized this as Cosmonaut as Anakin, and Obi-Wan's there, just like, you know, it's like, you know, I love that, like the idea of him looking at the prequels and yelling that you turned them against me. Like,
you have done that yourself.
You don't want to take them away from me.
Hopefully this ends with him choking the sequels, but
your lust for subscribers has already done that. It's like,
somebody make that.
The lack of standards has already.
I've seen through the lies of the prequels. I shall restore peace, freedom, and security to my sequels. Your sequels.
You'd be like, only a Sith deals in shitty, hypocritical statements.
Well, I just like the idea of like, no, that's right, Cosmonaut, my allegiance is to truth, to objectivity! You know?
There is also one single line that I kind of like in this movie.
Perhaps I killed a Jedi and took it from him.
I don't think so. No one can kill a Jedi.
Man, they're like Spartans.
Just gonna pause in case computisms. You never know with these sorts of things. Carefully does that sort of thing.
I really liked Qui-Gon.
I mean, I like him too. I wish I kind of want more of him. Like,
just exchange. I've heard it. It was highlighted in EFAP podcast talk once, and the thing is, this is a tiny, decent exchange that takes place within a fucking bizarre conversation.
It's a weird one, yeah.
It was a really weird conversation with Shmi and all of them eating. It's really weird, but this individual part of it, yeah, this one's good. This back and forth,
and
just this part, these couple lines.
Yeah, I think it's a good line because it's foreboding for. We know after having seen the OT, it's like all the Jedi and the Republic things are going to change, and the fact that he's like, they can be killed. It's like,
But they're like Spartans, you know?
No one can kill a Jedi for shit.
And I would have liked to see more of him because he's not as, he's not like a part of this monolithic Jedi idea. He seems to be more interested in his own ideas. Qui-Gon is an interesting Jedi. I would have liked to have seen more before he was cut down by the evil Darth Mule.
In his prime.
Well, it would have been cool if he maybe died at the beginning of... Because we've talked about this, the idea of like if you got rid of the Phantom Menace and instead had it all take place like Clone Wars.
Yeah,
like
just simple stuff like maybe kill him in the end of the second movie.
Yeah, like kill him during the Clone Wars, and now like Obi-Wan has to take the responsibility of mentoring Anakin alone.
And that can help with the disjointed. Like he's like, you're not like Qui-Gon. You're not as good as Qui-Gon as a teacher. Like, oof, So that'd be some good drama.
Oh man,
that'd be juicy drama right there.
Yeah.
Even then, that would have made it more like brothers because Obi-Wan. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I
Qui-Gon's
could see
like the dad, and Obi-Wan is the older brother.
9 years old. So I mean, I feel like that's unless you have older siblings. I mean, those even like so. My brother, he's 17 years older than me. It's like
Damn.
as a kid, he seemed more like, I can't say not brother because then he gets mad. But he didn't seem like a sibling because we didn't grow up together, So when when Obi-Wan says, "You're my brother," it's like, I don't know. Maybe a nephew, maybe a...
Yeah, I mean, I don't
know. I feel like we didn't see any of that, so it's hard for me to buy.
I would advocate that Anakin should have been like 10 years older than he was when we found him. Give
so.
him a lot more of the slavery life to have weighed on him, and then push him closer to Obi-Wan's age, and just have them be together for a lot longer before.
But you see, that's the thing, right? Like with the prequels, like, these are they're minor tweaks in the. I mean, they're big, but they're all derived from the material that's present. Whereas if you want to make these tweaks,
and our goal here is that we want to feel more for the payoffs that currently exist. Like we're like, these are good payoffs. We just want to tweak them so that we can get more tisms.
So they're more potent.
While the sequels were like
we need to change these entirely.
These payoffs are all wrong. Like we gotta stop these payoffs. They're terrible.
Yeah.
I kind of like the subtle foreshadowing in that line, and that's one of the only times I'm ever going to call these movies subtle, so enjoy it. But the main positive in this movie is definitely the music.
Okay.
That's a funny dad. That's a funny dad.
The John Williams score is always the one aspect of these movies that is on point. I want to believe that old Johnny saw these movies and was like, okay, I got to try to fix these.
Funny fact about the prequels, from what I understand, George Lucas kind of had to push John Williams to keep the choir in the Duel of the Fates, because John Williams wasn't sure if it was right, and George Lucas was like, "Nah, you should keep him in," and like that's one of the most iconic songs in this entire series. I don't like the framing that George Lucas didn't give a shit.
I agree.
John Williams didn't care. I think he did care.
Well,
I think he probably liked,
Well, he just said that John Williams, he likes to think John Williams was trying to rescue the prequels with his songs. But
sure John Williams was trying to enhance the material that he thought was already there.
What is music supposed to do if not that? It's like
emotionally trick you.
Oh right, yeah, okay. Fucking violins, man. Right. I hate those violins.
It's insistent, that's right.
It insists upon itself.
But it is kind of unintentionally funny sometimes because you'll be visually looking at nothing happening in these movies, but the music will be popping the fuck off.
That is something happening.
But it depends. I don't know what the music was for that moment.
He might die. Come on.
I will say that I don't think that was very unemotional scene.
I mean, I don't know about that one. Like,
he's just being a dick now because he's just showing them running. That's why. He's just like, oh, look.
I was going to say
that
I pitched the music, so I feel like that ruins the point of that you're trying to make by changing the music and saying the music doesn't fit.
There's a lot where this is wrong. You got to take the context of what events are actually taking place versus this shot. Someone is walking and they've got music on it that doesn't suit someone walking. It's like, yeah, but there's more going on than that. We're about to see the shot of Anakin heading toward Samuel L. Jackson about to fucking kill Palpatine. Like, this is pretty big tisms, and you're like, but he's walking.
You're running.
Like, maybe that shot hangs a bit longer than it needs to. I can probably agree with that.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like when he started walking, that was supposed to be when he cut, because they told him, oh, when you get to this point, that's
possibly.
This happened, and then they had to extend it for editing reasons. And so they left it, because it doesn't make sense why he would just stop right there.
But that's all I can say in the way of praise. These movies honestly fail at almost every level of filmmaking.
Really?
So the costumes weren't good, the makeup wasn't good, again, the sets weren't good, some of the chase scenes weren't good. Really?
No good cinematography.
So we are going to watch this movie with the same framework that we watched A New Hope in.
Don't even, you framework.
Yeah, you can't use the same framework for both of these trilogies and come out saying the sequels are good, the prequels are bad.
Oh, well, he said A New Hope, but my point is more so that his framework seems to change whenever he fucking decides it's gonna.
For the first time, I'm going to try to watch this movie with my fully evolved film brain. I'm going to
all right there, bud.
Pretend as if I had never seen this movie before. And right off the bat, the opening title crawl is just too much.
Well, I mean, honestly, I prefer it better than The Dead Speak.
The Dead
Let's address what he said. Is it too much? But like, no, I was able to follow it quite well. So
yeah, sets it up pretty well.
Let's just pretend for a second that he's in this call and he's like, it's too much. I'd be like, I'm interested to know how you're going to qualify that. Like, how are you going to qualify there's too many things in there? I'm guessing is what you're going to say. Like, how do you even, like, what's the correct amount of things?
Maybe he just can't process over X amount of things, but a lot of other people.
In Before, he reads out a line and then says, what even is the blah blah blah? And then he reads out another line and goes, what even is the blah blah blah? I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to get.
Remember when I talked about how perfect the title crawl is in A New Hope? It's simple, effective, and it doesn't throw too much information at us. This is the first paragraph in the Phantom Menace title crawl.
Turmoil has engulfed the Galactic Republic. The taxation of trade routes to outlying stars.
What? No.
Okay.
What?
Come on, you're being unfair at that point. You're only like the
what
second
about this is too
in,
much? It's
Okay.
2 sentences.
Very easy to follow.
This is what I mean. Like, why? Why do people who criticize the prequels do this? So we got it's a galaxy. You got a galactic republic. They are currently engulfed in turmoil, meaning, clashing on what's right and what's wrong. Now you may think, wait, what are they clashing over? Well, it's the taxation of trade routes to outlying star systems. It's in dispute currently. Yeah. Taxation.
Systems is in dispute.
This is the first indication of the
you're not
tone
going to
of
show the rest. Okay.
But what was hard about that?
It.
What
We're
was hard
done.
about that?
It was 2 sentences. Can your fully evolved film brain not handle that?
Fucking taxation, man. That word. Fuck that word.
You know what it means.
You can't have it. It's just wrong.
the movie.
big for Star
It's fucking boring.
It's boring.
Okay.
We have a fight in like the first 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
There are so many things to criticize about these movies, and I have a whole list that we made, and people pull these weird ones.
Yeah,
The title
it's
crawl is
boring. I
boring.
don't understand what it means.
Okay.
Taxations of trade routes to be in dispute. It's not like tariffs are a concept I should be familiar with as an adult.
I can't believe we're doing that. Like, the very word... Like, because you know how we always reference, like, you could have this perfect movie that's all about taxes and a guy in a room doing his tax. The word tax doesn't mean that the film's boring. It's the act of actually writing on the papers that would be boring to watch a character do for 2 hours. That was our point. Not tax. Like, tax as a concept is just instantly boring. It's like, no, that's not how that works.
No.
Does he think that history is boring?
Also, I was about to say, like, the reason why America had their revolution was because they were getting taxed too high. Like, there's precedent in history for the biggest
tax a
country.
man's tea.
Well, exactly. That's what I mean. It's like, oh, taxation dispute, that's boring. It's like, dude, your country exists because of taxation disputes. Like, what,
Is he American? He could be Canadian.
Oh, well, in either case, the most powerful country in the world was born from tax disputes.
Yeah, boy.
People don't like to get taxed. It's
No tax, but tea.
This is such a lame argument. You can do so much better than this, but okay, let's just continue.
There are no signs
even
of
the
life.
argument about the title crawl, I wasn't old enough to read when I watched the original Star Wars, so I had no idea what was going on when that was happening.
I'm sure he would argue that that's why the films are so good, that they can visually explain the story. They don't rely on boring title crawls or something.
Okay, to my recollection, I do not remember reading the opening title crawl for the prequels when I watched it for the very first time.
I mean, I can't remember anymore. I don't remember what my first initial reaction was to reading the fucking title crawl in Phantom Menace and whether or not I was bored.
Yeah.
I guarantee I wasn't bored because the music would have carried it easily.
Clearly. When you were tricked by the title crawl you were tricked into not being bored. That's why you blocked it from your mind.
Oh, all right.
It really was boring, but you liked it. So you were tricked into liking it.
You gotta feel bad for the really impassioned accountants who's watching this movie like, tax of fun.
Actually, numbers are really interesting.
Yeah.
We got any
accountants?
society. Got any accountants in EFAP chat? Taxation accountants? Just, I don't know. I feel like it's possible.
Yeah.
in this movie at all. The performances are stiff. The lines are dry and lifeless.
I'd say a lot.
Some. Yeah, well, yeah.
Sure, but some of the acting.
Some of the acting is downright terrible. But
there's, everybody, even the most ardent prequel haters, acknowledge that everything to do with Palpatine is great.
And Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor's lines are often filled with quite a bit of cheekiness. He's often very cheeky.
I really
Qui-Gon's
like Ewan
good.
McGregor as Obi-Wan, and also I like Qui-Gon too.
Yeah, people like Qui-Gon delivers his lines like a dead person. It's like, no, he's the word. I know it's memed. The word is stoic. It is applicable. I'm sorry. They're like, oh, all he could do is describe him as stoic. It's like, but he is. But
some people are stoic.
Well, that's what I mean.
No, he look around Anakin, and that's something that you see. Like right when he sees Anakin, he his face lights up because he can sense the Force.
Now, I will say that it's a shame that Padme's acting is absolutely atrociously bad.
A lot of her
I'd say the
delivery.
same
I have to assume it's the direction or something, because Natalie Portman's a fine actress. Like, she's done a lot of great shit. But like some of the ways she delivers lines are very strange. Like, remember when she says, "I am not asking you to help us. No, I am begging you to help us." That thing with Boss Nass. I remember being like, "Oh my god, that delivery's so weird."
And Shmi's actress, really shit. Not gonna lie, really bad, really terrible.
I wouldn't give that to them because George hates working with actors, so they'd get one take at most. And there's even one of those behind the scenes things where when Anakin and Padme, when she's packing her suitcase to go back to Naboo and they're talking, one of the cutscenes that shows like George saying, "All right, next scene," and Hayden Christensen, he's like, "Can I do that again? Like, I really didn't like that." And George is like, "Fine." He's so frustrated that he's like, "No, you said the lines correctly. Let's move on." And Hayden's like, "No, that wasn't a good take."
Have you heard the rumors that Hayden Christensen's reprising his role as Anakin in Disney Star Wars?
I heard that. Yeah.
So what if
he supposedly shot scenes for Rise of Skywalker that they cut all of it out? There's all these rumors.
What if?
But that was be one of the things at Star Wars Celebration because he was there.
Like, I'm not going to make any stakes about the quality of the writing. They're probably going to destroy Anakin even more. But what if they like have a scene with him that's quite emotional and he like nails it, like Hayden Christensen now?
That'd be cool.
Be like, oh shit.
Well, he's not a bad actor if you watch his other movies.
I saw Awake, and I remember he was mostly asleep for the whole film. So, it's kind of
his voice acting in that was pretty dramatic.
Yeah. I need to see that again, probably.
I don't remember having any problems.
But yeah, I'm more interested in Cosmonauts writing criticisms. Like, as for the acting, I'm like,
And the movie isn't even directed in an engaging way.
It's not directed in an engaging way.
Despite the fact that you acknowledge that the fights are really well shot.
And the pod race is good.
And I would want him to say, what do you mean by that?
Yeah,
directed in an engaging way.
I assume he means you have J.J.
J.
Abrams where the camera can't stay fucking still. It has to run around. It's like la 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 while it keeps. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, right? Like the idea that a camera is flowing and it's trying to keep up with the action to make you feel like it's frenetic itself. But the idea that like that's just better than a camera not moving, I'm just like, you have to do better than that.
I think he's about to say what he means. Actually,
everybody kind of talks the same, and it's really
no, he's not
awkward.
actually.
Who the fuck talks like this?
This is incredible.
Why did you choose that?
Why that?
Why that? You have so many other examples.
Yeah.
Besides, you chose like a weird alien.
Yeah, you chose like a weird old alien saying this is incredible. It's like, oh, that's why do you do this to yourself?
Pick a human.
The first thing in chat, an alien. It's like, why did you pick an alien?
Why does the Neimoidian talk the way he does? I don't know.
Listen. Look how weird this alien talks. You show Jabba going ooga beega boy. Like, what a fucking freak.
Basically, every line Padme says is awkwardly delivered in this weird, robotic, bizarre tone and delivery, and you chose this?
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll keep giving examples.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll
We recommend a commission be sent to Naboo to ascertain the truth.
The Congress of Malastare concurs with the
You're not what?
I like the Malastare guys. What's wrong with the Malastare
The Congress of Malastare.
Yeah.
All of the things to pick. Why doesn't he pick I don't like sand?
Yeah,
that's probably one of the most awkwardly delivered lines. And he picks a bunch of aliens.
Yeah, he picks people who have different accents by design because they're aliens, and is like, well, that doesn't sound American to me.
Delegate from the Trade Federation.
When you start the movie, you might think
like
that
the echo
Jedi
is really cool.
Oh well.
Just talk in this weird, overly wordy way because they're like warrior monks. I kind of accept the fact that they talk weird, but everybody fucking talks
talk
like
weird?
this, except the Jamaican and the literal child.
I'm sorry, I need to play that again. What did you just say?
Lifeless, and the movie isn't even directed in an engaging way. Everybody kind of talks the same, and it's really awkward. Like, who the fuck talks like?
How could you possibly say everyone talks the same? Like,
I don't talk the same.
What we were highlighting was how some people are worse.
Like Padme.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's some people are noticeably worse than others, so obviously they wouldn't be talking the same.
Absolutely.
This is incredible. We recommend a commission be sent to...
I don't even know, I'm gonna have to keep pausing this bit. I didn't mean to go back this far, but, you know, copytisms again.
To ascertain the truth.
The Congress of Malastare concurs with the honorable delegate from the Trade Federation.
When you start the movie, you might think that the Jedi just talk in this weird, overly wordy way because they're like warriors.
I don't remember them talking in a weird, wordy way.
Neither do
I don't either. They just seem to be pretty normal.
Yeah.
They're
maybe a little bit more formal.
Are really
a little bit more formal, but not overly wordy. It's more just formal language, I would say.
Yeah, they're not overly casual. They're not flippant.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Warrior monks. I kind of accept the fact that they talk weird, but everybody fucking talks like this, except the Jamaican and the literal child.
I got nothing.
God.
Yeah, I got nothing here too.
And while they may sound different, their line delivery is on another fucking level.
You mean I get to come with you in your starship?
See, George.
That's not a particularly bad line considering his other ones.
That's not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, it's not good, but you have a treasure trove of weird lines from this child actor. You're not making good example choices here.
And I don't know, man. Like, you hang out with children, they do say things in weird
Sometimes
ways.
Speak weird.
Yeah.
They really do.
Like
we're not, you know, I don't want to say that there are kid actors that are amazing out there. There's not many, but there's a couple of stuff. It's just like, and I'm not saying that Jake Lloyd is amazing, but it's just weird he went for that line.
You ever watched the movie The Good Son?
No, I haven't.
That's with Elijah Wood and Macaulay Culkin when they're kids. It's a great movie. It's really twisted. It's Macaulay Culkin is a psychopath, and Elijah Wood. He has to go live with his aunt and uncle, but Macaulay Culkin is like trying to kill him, but they're kids. How have you never seen this movie? It's so the draw on that is that Elijah Wood.
Why do you think Nightmare Before Christmas is boring? We could ask all kinds of questions all day, and who knows?
I can go in for a while and talk about every aspect of why I find The Nightmare Before Christmas boring.
I won't stop. I'll let you make your whole speech, and I won't say a word.
Can we talk more about Elijah's Wood, or no?
No, Elijah's Wood. Instead of a dialogue. I acknowledge other people like the movie. I particularly don't.
Also, the kids from Hill House, they're fucking great.
Yeah,
even though YMS shat on them, I don't care. I don't even care. They were really, really, really good.
Great. They're really good.
They did fantastic. Shockingly good, actually.
They're super fucking young. It's like, whoa.
George has this weird problem where his dialogue is kind of the worst thing about his movies. I'm not lying, man. Even in the original Star Wars, the instant classic, his actors constantly made fun of him for his dialogue.
And then I started reading, and it seemed to me the dialogue was pretty ropey.
It's a true story. Harrison Ford, who plays the space pirate in the film, at one point threatened to tie George up and make him say his own lines at gunpoint.
But back then, he had a team to help him fix up the script and make it sound like lines that real people would say. Star Wars should be simple. We just saw Han Solo talking like...
Should be. I'm sick of these should.
Yeah.
Things should be there.
I don't know how I feel about all of that, by the way. Like...
I feel like you can't, for pragmatic reasons, I might agree. Like, you guys clearly can't handle anything other than simple, and even then, it's really shaky.
Oh, yeah. Well, I meant more about the dialogue. Like, the idea that it was always bad, only before he had people to help him. It's like, So this presupposes then that there is no good dialogue in the prequels, right? Which I disagree with.
I disagree with that, too.
Hold on, I'm double checking. Yeah, no, Star Wars, the first one was written by George Lucas. Like, he wrote it.
Well, yeah, but he's
Solely.
saying, like, well, the fact that it's good or has good dialogue in it means that he's not responsible, which I think is bullshit.
That's bullshit, yeah, you can't say that.
Similarly, Twice the Pride, Double the Fall, that's usually one of the ones I would reference. It's like, oh, well, that must have been someone else because it's good. It's like, okay.
And plus, and the thing is, right, is like, you know, again, the middle ground. It's like, yeah, this ain't like Aaron Sorkin level, you know, screenwriting here, but it's not like the worst dialogue ever. There's just bad lines mixed in the prequels.
I just wanted to get to the plot.
Yeah, I'd say that overall, it's not good, but there are definitely things you could pull out of it. Absolutely, many examples.
Yeah, and I think that we have to be fair. It's like, so these bad lines, fucking George Lucas, nice one. But then you go, oh, these good lines, okay, well, good job, George Lucas.
Probably,
yeah,
he's the director. He gets the same credit.
He's the screenwriter director. Yeah.
Star Wars should be simple.
Like a regular fucking guy. And now all the characters talk like weird Shakespeare robots.
Yeah, because a lot of them are politicians.
Yeah, I mean, go watch, like, Parliament taking place in Britain. Like, you can find them on YouTube and stuff. A lot of it's very confusing. You listen to them and you're like, wait, what? What are you... Like, because they have to use a lot of official and formal language to explain what they're trying to get across.
The word that I've heard people use to describe this dialogue, Shakespearean. But that's honestly using the word wrong, in my opinion. I've always seen it work as Shakespeare.
Well, he said is.
I don't know about Shakespearean.
Yeah, I would just ask someone what they mean specifically.
I want to see what he's defining as Shakespearean.
When we talk about how the actions of the characters dictate their emotions, it's less.
The actions of the characters dictate their emotions. That's what Shakespearean is, according to him.
That's just writing in general.
I was going to say, how is that not just ubiquitous writing?
Yeah.
They say and more about how they feel. Yeah, it's not like, just Shakespearean because they talk
fight.
Funny.
That means they want to
fight. It's annoying.
It's not Shakespearean if they talk funny. I don't think that's what the person's argument would have been. This hypothetical person wouldn't have said, well, they talk funny because Shakespeare. Like, what?
And it makes it impossible to connect to the characters. And this manner of speech makes...
impossible?
I connected to
impossible. I mean, I understand what they're saying. Like, yeah, they're not speaking a different language here.
Jeez.
So that we never really know who these characters are on a deeper level.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh.
I mean, if he says so.
Yeah.
Well, I was just told that I don't care about these people and they don't have a deeper level to understand them on. I'm just like, oh.
So, us seeing Qui-Gon say to Yoda, if you don't let me train the boy, I'm going to go off and train him on my own. Straight up defying the entire Jedi Council. That he is no other deeper level.
I'm going to do what I think is right, what needs to be done.
It's impossible to understand.
So be it.
Everyone in this movie is telling Qui-Gon, like all of the Jedi, even Obi-Wan, they're like, no, don't do this. No, you're reaching. You're really reaching that this boy is the chosen one. He's like, I don't care. I believe it, and I'm going to follow through with it. Even his dying wish is to say, you must train the boy, not, yo, Obi-Wan, you're a great apprentice. I love you, always have, always will, like, have a great life. No, he's just like, train the fucking kid. That's his dying wish. He doesn't have any deeper levels. All right.
I like the idea. I really like the idea that he's watching the scene where Obi-Wan's screaming no as Qui-Gon gets stabbed in the gut, and he's just like, I can't connect to this. I don't understand why you feel this way.
Yeah, I need him to. I don't understand. What's the problem?
Yeah, why do you care? I mean, he's just itchy stomach. He just needed to get the scratch in the
because none of these characters have character traits.
What?
That's false.
Citation needed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's possibly the most disagreeable thing he said. They of course have traits. Like it's.
Yeah.
Boo.
How do you say these things? They don't have traits.
Like, I don't want to repeat myself, but I just gave a really big character trait for him.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much, yeah.
Oh my god. Even we can go into Palpatine. You're saying Palpatine didn't have any great character.
Palpatine has no traits.
We're watching him play both sides.
Yeah, the first thing that came to mind for me was devious.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can do it in one word, right? Obi-Wan, cheeky.
I've just been reminded. Category 2, invalid.
Yeah.
Oh, my
sorry,
God.
I should say category 2.
Invalid. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, what else could... All I had to do is name one character with one trait, and he's done, so we did it.
Yeah.
Good counter-argument, lads, we did it.
They also never talk about how they feel, and all of the dialogue...
They never talk about how they feel.
That's incorrect as well.
Do not watch Attack of the Clones. All Anakin is doing is talking about his feelings.
It's talking about how he feels.
Well,
It's
in fairness, he's talking
degrading.
strictly about TPM right now. So just cite a scene where someone talks about how they feel in that film. I've got one where Padme is talking to Anakin, and he's explaining how he's very much not ready for whatever the hell's going to happen, and he gives her the thing that he makes her, the little I forget what it's called, and he explains how he feels about seeing her as well. The you look like an angel, that shit.
He also says he feels cold. He's never been in that.
Yeah, so objectively he is wrong. Anakin described that he felt cold.
Invalid.
Log is just to tell us what is literally...
Do you remember when Obi-Wan apologizes to Qui-Gon because he felt like he might have been too brash and sort of ignoring Qui-Gon's interest and his goals, and that Qui-Gon's expressed like difficulty with the council. He goes against it. Like, what I'm trying to advocate for here is like, traits, feelings,
happening in the story. Take all the dialogue scenes in this movie and think about what their purpose is in the story. Two characters explaining where they are and what they're doing. Characters coming up with a plan. Characters coming up with a plan. Characters coming up with a plan and meeting someone new. Characters making a deal.
That's fucking normal.
Yeah,
That's like saying, oh, an Independence Day, when they're explaining the plan to go and deliver the virus to the mothership. Oh, that's bad writing. That's bad.
This is very uncharitable is the problem.
Their plan.
Yeah, he's being super uncharitable.
What's he saying? Is he saying I just got back?
He's saying all the dialogue does is advance the plot, and it never tells us
nobody ever
anything
talks about how they feel.
All the dialogue does is advance the plot.
Okay, so first of all, that's a good thing. Secondly,
what a strange thing to say.
Yeah. I could do the reverse argument. I could be like, this film never has any dialogue that progresses the plot, and then I just show you a montage of all the times they talk about how they feel. Like, it's not hard to do this. It's just dishonest editing.
Yeah, odd. I guess the better way to phrase that would be the dialogue doesn't do enough to establish the characters or to flesh out the characters of the world, which I would have to agree with.
Yeah, I think more could be done. But this is the problem, is that they go hyperbolic and they're like, nothing is done. These aren't characters. You're like, motherfucker, yes they are.
Yeah, that's I could pull again. This movie's like 3 out of 10. I think it's shit, but man, there's good stuff there. There's lines here to pull from. Like there is stuff there. There is gold in them there hills. You just have to go find it.
Not with the sequel trilogy though. There ain't no gold in them there.
Not with the sequel trilogy. That mine is that has been dried up for decades now, and everyone knows the old Star Wars mine dried up decades ago.